Ace Attorney. That is very loud because I did not turn my headset down. Okay. Ooh. Cosmic Turnabout. Investigation, day 1. We're getting a cutscene? No. In the middle of the Space Center bombing trial, we had another bombing incident. This one destroyed courtroom number 4. Furthermore, Apollo suffered massive injuries from being there when the bomb went off. His spoon's being mean again. A little, yeah, a little. He did call me an asshole. To be fair, I did purposely set up the monitors shitty and send that photo to him. So, who's the one being mean? I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Unfortunately, Juniper Woods was fingered as the courtroom bomber. Also, hello there, Break Our Bones. Welcome. Figure it out, bud. Athena and I knew she had to be innocent, so we took her case on. Uh-oh, Ted Tonate! Kablamo! We managed to clear Miss Wood's name. Hentai game. Yep. But Apollo sustained further injuries when he was attacked by Ted Tonate. Wait, what is Phoenix Drive? Is that a hentai game? If it is, we can't stream it. That's against TOS. Apollo is a tough guy, but this is taking its toll on him. Yeah, poor guy. Being attacked by Tonate like that on top of all of his other injuries. Apollo is resting at the nearby Hickfield Clinic. I've had some experience with that place myself. Ooh. Yeah. It's not a great clinic. Indie Villain, you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. We just started. I think there's only been like a few lines of dialogue. Here we go. Yeah, actually, literally, hold on. Here we go. This is it. Apollo suffered massive injuries. Juniper Woods was fingered as the courtroom bomber. We cleared her name, and then Apollo's a tough guy, is taking its toll on him, and then he was attacked by Tonate. They're just going over stuff. There's the summary. We talked about hentai as well. You did not miss love. Apollo is at the hospital. Or at the clinic. What an awful turn of events. It's the origin of the nice bust Maya Cool Beans image. Okay. Okay. No, you're okay. You're okay, Indie Villain. I hope your test went well, by the way. I hope your test went well. The stream isn't active 20 minutes and we've already gone down this path. Yeah, I know, right? Oh well. Oh well. The Phoenix Wright series is pretty horny, though. Like, on its own, it definitely is. Like, this isn't like... It's kind of expected. That's not pea soda! That's Arizona iced tea. Green tea. Arizona iced green tea. I recently found out that there are different types of Arizona iced tea. And the green tea is not what people think of when you say Arizona iced tea. So... that's what I'm drinking. Also, it's too sweet, so it's like half that and half water. Yo, the green tea Arizona iced tea is so good. It is so good. Hey there, Marissa. How are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna get back to this game. I keep like getting sidetracked. What an awful turn of events. I never thought he'd land in a hospital of all places. I don't know why that it's the brand Arizona iced tea we're talking about. I guess they're probably from Arizona. It's very good. I really like their iced tea. I really like their green tea iced tea. Wait, is it Canadian? Oh my god, I need to get... So, Great Noon's got a soda stream. Here I am getting distracted again, I'm sorry. Great Noon's got a soda stream, and so, like, I'm like, I need to find some fucking, cactus cooler syrup so I can make that drink. That and Tahitian treat. I love that stuff. Arizona Beverages is an American producer based in New York. Okay. You want me to send you some more? Yo, yeah? If you're offering. I'll, like, pay you, but I don't know how much it's, like... I feel like shipping on that would be, like, ridiculous. I should probably also, like, check Amazon or something. I wonder if I could get it from somewhere. Don't pay, never pay, you fucked up. Okay. You must miss him too, huh? Now that you don't have anybody to tease. May or may not include free garbage. Okay, I think I could, you know, I could take that, I guess. It wasn't so bad before. There was some really good stuff in that box of garbage. The company was never based in Arizona, so I don't know what is real in the world. Yeah, it's like fucking Boston Pizza or New York Fries, which are both Canadian brands, of which neither of those are from the city or resemble anything about the city that they're supposed to be. Anyway, it's really strange. I can touch stuff from the outside world. It just has to sit for 72 hours. Okay. Game! I'm playing a game! Don't worry, he's young. He'll heal quickly and be back before you know it. It's been a while since I last saw Trucy look so down. She didn't even say anything. She loves to talk. We won the court case, yet nobody feels much like celebrating. Oh, all right. Enough of this, people. This is no time to be moping around. Now, dry those eyes, both of you. You're the only one who's crying, Athena. Technicalities. Okay, look. We have work to do. We have to take over. Take over what exactly? Apollo's Space Center case, of course. As no verdict's been reached, there's still a chance. I agree with Athena. We should pick up Mr. Starbuck's defense. We have to avenge our fallen comrade, right, Daddy? Apollo hasn't exactly fallen. He's still alive, you know. Good. Now that that's settled, let's get going. Come on, we gotta run. Wait, right now? We'd better not be running the whole way. There she goes. I better go catch up. Can you take care of the office, Trucy? Sure thing, Daddy. Let's be careful out there. In the meantime, I'm gonna go bake some cookies and fill up my magic panties for you. No. Trucy seems to be feeling a little better. I can always count on Athena to perk everybody up with her enthusiasm. Oh, she's back. Don't mind me, just forgot a few things. Wallet, phone, the documents, my bag. Sounds more like you forgot everything. I can always count on Athena for that, too. All right, you two, let's be careful out there. He did fall down when the bomb went off, yes. Trucy is too pure for this world. I know! I don't like reading those lines! So our client is Solomon Starbuck. He's so famous, even I've heard of him. That's right! He's a super famous astronaut who works at the Cosmos Space Center. He was actually up in outer space 7 years ago. You seem to know quite a bit about him. Now I'm all excited to meet the man. Wow, that was the longest sigh I've ever heard. I didn't do that justice. I started laughing in the middle of it. Apollo told me all about you. You're Phoenix Wright, Apollo's mentor, right? Yeah, that's right. Mentor has a nice ring to it. Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Starbuck. Mr. Wright and I have got you covered. You're that new kid that Apollo told me about. Wait, don't I know you from somewhere? Huh? You mean, other than at your trial? I don't think so. I guess so. My mistake. My memory isn't what it used to be. My mind and body are kaput. Same goes for my life. I mean, I'm so astronomically unlucky that I had a bomb go off in the middle of my trial. Trying to defend me would be like trying to enter the stratosphere without a spacecraft. He is a total bummer. He bums me out reading for him. Yikes. He's seriously gotta stop depressing himself. Cheer up, Mr. Starbuck. Besides, that thing you said about entering the stratosphere, that just means we'd shine like shooting stars, right? Like shooting stars, huh? You know, you're right. Why didn't I think of that? After all, that's what we were put on this earth to do, right? To shine like stars. Guess I shouldn't mention the fact that shooting stars burn out in a flash. I mean, he probably knows that. Oh yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1, to the stratosphere and beyond. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. Oops. That's where my mouse is. Yeah, I feel alive now. You can go ahead and ask for anything you want. Is that really all it takes? Like a lamer Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, I mean, he knows Apollo, so... Okay. I want some water as well. Give me some water. To mediocrity and beyond. That's good. So, you have no memory at all of the incident? I'm so ashamed. My memory of the time is as black and clouded as a dark nebula. Still, it's strange you don't remember a thing. Are you sure you didn't take one of those anti-anxiety pills like they said at the trial? You got it wrong. I told them during the investigation, too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medication. What is my voice doing? I never took any medication, I swear. It is true I developed a fear of space because of what happened 7 years ago. And I was taking medication secretly every now and then when my anxiety got bad. Having a fear of space is something an astronaut can brag about, you know? Sorry, it's not something an astronaut can brag about, you know? Oh, the so-called HAT-1 miracle? That must have been a terrifying experience. But I'm still an astronaut at heart, come what may. I would never take drugs that might impede my performance just before a launch. That launch meant everything to me. That's more certain than the theory of relativity. He seems like a completely different person now. This is the fact that this is the face of the astronaut I know. But the tranquilizers were found in your system. Yeah, see, that's the thing. But I don't know why. I'm done for. If you didn't take them, then maybe somebody slipped them to you? Exactly. That's what I thought. It must have been the real culprit. My medication was in my locker. Anybody could have gotten their hands on it. Maybe the real culprit also planted the detonator switch in your pocket. Yeah. That's gotta be it. I've been framed. I'll say. They even managed to plant your prints on the switch before slipping it in. It's a real possibility. Do you remember anything else that might be relevant? Anything at all, no matter how small, like about the murder weapon, for example? Yeah, what the fuck is up with this murder weapon? Well, I mean, Winter, we've already established that this is a hentai game. That knife. I think it came out of one of the, Space Center's utility kits. Utility kits? Yes, staff who work on machinery a lot are given these special toolkits to use. All the technicians have them, so I doubt you could prove whose knife it is. Okay, Astroneer knife. Let's talk about the HAT-1 miracle. As I recall, your last trip into space was 7 years ago, right? That's right, it was a pretty rough experience. During that mission, we had all kinds of problems with the craft. You did? What kind of problems? Power failure, oxygen leakage, busted radio, cracked windows, loose control column. The heat shield came off as we were entering the atmosphere. I thought I was a goner. But I managed to somehow, make it somehow with the popsicles and ice packs from the freezer. No wonder they dubbed it the HAT-1 Miracle. It's a miracle you made it back. Space is a boundless place. That's why it continues to capture people's imaginations. But the vastness of space shows us how insignificant we are in the scheme of things. The darkness just goes on forever and ever, without end. There was nobody else there. Nobody was gonna come save me. I was all alone. All alone, with nothing to listen to but the sound of my own breathing and heartbeat. I kept scrambling to make repairs, but I couldn't keep my hands from shaking. Snakes? Why did it have to be snakes? An experience like that would make anybody afraid to go up into space. Yeah, let's talk about outer space. Sure, let's talk about your fears. With the experience you had, weren't you dreading this mission? What? No way. Of course not. Even now, I want to go up into space so bad I can barely stand it. I want to shake off the Earth's gravity at escape velocity and spin around weightless. But you have to admit it was pretty harrowing. Weren't you even a tiny bit afraid? I was afraid. Of course I was. Still am. But space is man's final frontier, an unknown world. The cosmic truth is out there waiting for us somewhere. The cosmic truth. The cosmic truth, huh? I guess there are people looking for the truth in every walk of life. No matter how afraid I am, I'm sure I can manage. If I give in to my fear, I'll never find the truth. As long as I don't give up, I can keep up the fight. One thing's for sure, Mr. Starbuck's passion for space is undeniably the real deal. There's nothing to be scared of in space except for ghosts and spiders. Space ghosts? Excuse me? That does sound spooky. Space spiders would probably also be pretty spooky. Coast to coast. Space Ghost, coast to coast, yeah. I never fucking watched Space Ghost. Or whatever, what show is that? Was that on a different show? Was that a segment on a show? I didn't watch that show. It was a talk show. Okay. Was it a spin-off of, like, the Brack show? Isn't there, like, the Brack show, too? Was that the same thing? Is that the same universe? Cartoon Planet. I don't know what Cartoon Planet is. Okay, The Victim. Brack was on Cartoon Planet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch that series. I didn't watch either of those series. And they brought the character back. Yeah. Anyway, Moon's haunted. Yeah, I've heard about the moon being haunted. Listen. I've definitely heard about that. Okay. Yeah, I know, Spoons. The Victim, Clay Tarrant. He was kind of like your protege, wasn't he? Well, it wasn't a big exaggerated deal like master and apprentice or anything like that. But Clay did think of me as his mentor. The mentor and the protege. What a combination they must have been. With his encouragement, I knew I could get over my fear and go back into space. But now... Clay must have been very encouraging, huh? Well, it's probably because he was like Apollo's friend, and Apollo just yells at everyone. Clay was probably just Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's funny, really. Whenever I'd hear him shout, "You're fine!" I always got the feeling everything really was gonna be just fine. You're fine? Apollo says I'm fine, and you're fine all the time, too! And I always feel encouraged, too, whenever I hear him shout it. Yeah, Clay and Apollo were best buds. They used to come visit the Space Center a lot, ever since they were high school kids. Is every Ace Attorney trial about a murder? I think so. I'm trying to think if there... maybe there is... I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. But don't look that up if you don't want spoilers. I don't know. I've played so many of these games. I think they are, but there might be one in the next game that isn't. And then do you count, like, the Professor Layton series? The series, Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright mashup game. Because that is also a thing. One day, out of the blue, Clay even told me he wanted to be my protege. Those two hung around the Space Center so much, they were like a part of the staff. One time, during Zero-G training, I started to panic a little bit. And the two of them took turns shouting, "You're fine!" over the radio. It was a simple thing, but it was exactly what I needed to hear. So, I'm fine and you're fine were like Apollo and Clay's secret phrases, huh? I wish I could ask Apollo more about Clay and their relationship now. Speaking of Clay, how do you suppose he climbed down the ladder with you over his shoulder? Sorry, but I can't even begin to imagine. But he actually did climb down that ladder, so a way has to exist. Hey there, Mandy, welcome. Hi, I hope you're doing well tonight. From the freedom of space to the walls of a cell. But that prosecutor said the dark. I read that as desk, and I was like, what is... The prosecutor said the dark night sky isn't half bad through barred windows. You're fine! Solomon Saul Starbuck is fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Huh? And Athena Sykes is fine. Come on, Mr. Wright, you too. Do I really have to? Phoenix Wright is fine. I can't hear you! Phoenix Wright is fine. We'll get you back into space yet, Mr. Starbuck. Believe in your own innocence and have faith in us. Apollo believed in you wholeheartedly, and that's good enough for me. I believe in you too. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. I'll put my faith in you. And I vow to make it back into space. All I need first is a not guilty verdict. Sure feels nice to reassure ourselves every now and then that we're all fine. I also like when Athena takes charge. I like Athena a lot. Okay, it's not 100% about murder.
I'm fine, Dottish.
At least one case with murder and kidnapping and one robbery. Okay. Okay. For what it's worth, I was stuck in traffic with my stepmom for hours when she was afraid of being late for something. I kept saying it'll be fine as a joke repeatedly, and she actually said it helped make her feel better. Well, hey, there you go. Yeah, it's nice. It's just nice to have someone, like, you know, rooting for you, you know? Whether it is a joke or not, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Wright. Let's get our investigation of the Space Center started. Pronto! Good idea, let's go. You know what else is nice? Hydration. Yes, everyone please stay hydrated. Hold on. I'd say H2O. Oh, cool. Let's drink. Ugh. Okay, was that everything we had to talk to him about? Oh shit, we didn't present our fucking badge. That was the first thing we should have done. So, what do you think? Oh, no, he doesn't have a reaction. Fuck. What do you think about this? The evidence is gonna get me convicted. No. It's my attorney's badge. I was hoping it would reassure you that we're here to defend you. Evidence isn't just for the prosecution. It can help prove a person's innocence, too. That's a positive spin on things. I thought that was common knowledge. Okay. Okay, new location. Here we go. Space Center! December 19th, Cosmos Space Center entrance. Wow. I was wondering what kind of place the Space Center would be. It almost looks like an amusement park of the future. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah! Did you know they even let the public see the rockets up close? Oh, so check it out. Look at how brightly the GYAXA... Wow, that's not a fun thing to say. GYAXA. Logo shines in the sunlight above the entranceway. I really dig the stars and rocket motif it's got going. GYAXA, huh? Isn't that the new name of the Federal Space R&D Department program? Program. Yeah, but why the strange acronym? I mean, what is GYA supposed to stand for? Galaxy? If that were it, then the whole thing would be something like Galaxy Exploration Agency. Which, if you ask me, I'd have abbreviated to GAXA or even GAEA. I guess so. Oh, I know. Maybe the person who came up with the name just really likes the letter Y. And this exchange is beginning to feel oddly like deja vu. Anyway, this place is more than just a research facility. It's also a tourist attraction. Tourist attraction? Don't make me laugh. It's a monument to the human race. Galactic scooter, full speed ahead. Oh boy. Yikes! Who's this geezer and what's he want? Look upon me and look well. Behold the great power of space science. Pardon me, but you are... My glorious name is Yuri Cosmos. President of Space. I am the director of the Cosmos Space Center, the center of the cosmos. Boss, that was pretty groan-inducing. If this person is the Space Center's director, then that means... Aha! So, you were one of the first to discover Clay's body, weren't you? And who was the first to find the victim? Actually, there were two of them. The Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos, and Detective Candace Arm. That is correct. I was honored to be the very first man in all of space and time to discover the body. But this talk of the incident, are you by any chance the space police? Space cops? Fuck the police. You can't tack the word space onto just any old thing, you know. We're Mr. Starbuck's lawyers. We're here to investigate his case. Oh, and we're Earth lawyers, by the way. I see. Yes, I've heard about you. In that case, by my esteemed privilege, I grant you permission to investigate. I trust you are appropriately grateful. Now, go ahead. Have at it. I can already tell he's gonna be nothing but trouble. Don't let him hear you say that or you'll see what trouble really is. Let's just be professional and ask him about when he found the body, okay? Hello. Hold on. Attorney's badge. First. Gotta present that. God damn it, it's generic response text. Excuse me, but about this piece of evidence. Let me ask you a question. What will that object contribute to the future of mankind? I like that he's an 1800s ship captain, but space. Yeah, it's really good. President of Space Earth. Yeah, they did make a big deal about showing the badge, and now they don't have responses. It's upsetting. What? Not much, I guess. Then how important could it be? Quite unlike the great historical figure, Yuri Cosmos. If he's any more self-absorbed, he'll turn into his very own black hole. Are you talking about Markiplier spoons? Oh, okay. If you didn't say that, no one knows who Mark is if you just say, it's Mark. Okay, Yuri Cosmos. Let's ask. So as director, what do you do here at the Space Center specifically? Defend peace across the galaxy and promote space development in this country. No matter what obstacles stand in our path, we keep going for the sake of mankind. I believe I used the word specifically in my question. Attention all personnel, to your break stations, prepare for break. Oh, I get it. You just wander around and tell people what to do in a self-important manner. That is exactly right, because I am an important man, and my manner is important. Mr. Wright, this man doesn't get sarcasm. Well, there's bound to be some people like that here in the boundlessness of space. What's that? You want to know what it is that makes me important specifically? Very well, I will tell you. I was the central figure of the HAT-1 project. You may proceed to be appropriately impressed. Now go ahead, have at it. I might be more impressed if I knew what he did for it, specifically. About the bombing. Could you tell us what you know about the incidents from the other day? I refuse. What? Explaining is a job for common folk, not for the director of the center of the cosmos. My testimony, which will go down in space history, will be heard in the courtroom. What? So does that mean you'll be taking the stand tomorrow? And that is correct. I will be the most glorious witness in the history of mankind. I'm not sure if he really understands what being a witness is all about. Looks like Director Cosmos is the type that only talks about what he wants to talk about. Then let's at least try to ask him about the things he might be willing to open up about. Okay, let's talk about HAT-1. Space history. I space like him. Very good. He has Captain Falcon's color scheme and poses. Yeah, kind of. Falcon Punch. I've never actually played a Captain Falcon game. Only in Smash. The HAT-1 was a rocket that was launched into space 7 years ago, correct? He's on a space scooter. It's like, a Segway. And despite numerous problems, it somehow made its way back home. I suppose it is part of my job to educate ignorant young folk like you. Very well, I will impart to you the complete story of the HAT-1 project. Oh, good. Oh, thank you very much. HAT-1's noble mission was to collect samples from an asteroid. And Mr. Starbuck was the pilot for that flight. Eventually, the HAT-1 reached its planned orbit. From where it launched the Hope probe towards the asteroid belt. From there, the Hope probe began its long, lonely journey into the far reaches of space. Then, after a terrifying struggle, the HAT-1 returned safely to Earth. That struggle was when the incident known as the HAT-1 miracle occurred, right? Correct, and it truly was a miracle, of course. They just had to turn the ordeal into a movie. As for the Hope probe, it did eventually arrive safely at its destination. It obtained a few samples from the asteroid and returned to Earth but a few days ago. Wait, is this what... Do we have possession of... No, we don't. This? Is it this? So what kind of samples are they? What's in them? The samples are scheduled for analysis in the near future. We haven't had time since they just came back the day before Terran's murder. Regrettably, we've had no time to inspect the samples due to everything that has occurred. But this puts our space development program ahead of other countries by several years. Oh, that's quite impressive. Holy fuck. Yeah, that is 100% a Mario star. You can definitely see it there. I have never noticed that before. That is quite impressive. I guess this guy isn't just a loudmouth big braggart after all. In the Cosmos age of space development, our predecessors were successful in bringing a moon rock back. AKA Red Luigi, yeah. Red Luigi and Green That is the greatest achievement in the history of this space center. The public fell in love with space and all of its glorious potential. A moon rock, huh? I remember that being big. Our endeavors with the moon rock lives on in our work with those asteroid samples. Water. Stay hydrated. Yeah, break soon. I want to finish this conversation. I want to bestow new hopes and dreams for the future upon mankind once again. That's my mission, as the man who stands at the center of the cosmos. I hear there's lots of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. God, I just thought of Lost Skeleton, and like fucking Atmospherium, and like fucking rocks. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all of civilization.
I sleep now.
I sleep now. Yep. It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there. What? Bite your tongue. It's not for anything so base as money or politics. It's all for the brilliant future that awaits mankind. And all for my illustrious mission. With the recent budget cuts, my staff tells me finances are tight, but I won't hear it. I guess even a space program has to watch its budget. But that's not Athena talking. By the way, you seem awfully knowledgeable about this kind of thing, Athena. Huh? Oh, well, you know, I thought I'd better brush up for the case. Is that so? Well, I will be on my way, and as you can see, I am a very busy and very important man. Galactic Scooter, fire up the main engine, max battle speed, and engage. That thing is surprisingly fast. I guess we'd better get going too. You bet! Let's make it so! That was very good. Okay, I'm gonna hit save. Then when we come back, we're gonna talk to Athena. And, yeah. So, let's take a break. Please everyone, go grab some water. Casey, you just came in time for a break. I need some water. Been voice acting my ass off here. Stay hydrated, everyone. Please, go do a stretch, go grab some water, and I'll see you very soon. Hello, I'm back. Actually, hold on. I forgot to show everyone at the beginning of the stream. Sorry, you guys are gonna hear birds going off in the background, along with this music. Please let me know if it's too distracting. I got this in the mail today. Only 555 of these were made. It's a fucking Taco Bell advent calendar. And I was lucky enough to snag one. I'm so excited. It starts on December 14th. It goes from the 14th to like the 25th, but it's like, it's really fucking cool. It's really good. There's like penguin skating with a taco. And candy, the fire sauce going on a candy cane. And this snowman down here with a pepper nose. Very jealous. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's so cool. It's so cool! It's like all like knit, and it looks like it's all knit and stuff. Hold on. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. I'm excited for the 14th. When is the 14th? I'm gonna look it up. Which day is Crunchwrap Supreme? I don't know. I have no idea. It's gonna be a complete surprise. The 14th is a Monday. I could open it up on stream. You wouldn't get every day though. We'll see. I'll open it up. I'll open it up on the first day on stream. I will wait. Okay. I also got myself a piece of cheese that I should have finished eating, but then I got so excited about the showing everyone the Taco Bell calendar that I didn't finish eating it. 3-minute streams on my off days. I'll do a Discord meetup. 5-minute warning. Cheese. Okay. It's game time. This is good. This is a good thing to pause on while I take a drink. Athena Sykes is fine. Huh? What was that all about? I thought I'd better get fired up twice as much to make up for Apollo being gone. For starters, I thought I'd imitate him. Sorry, I need to be talking louder then. So you were doing a voice workout, huh? Yep, you have to push your voice up from the pit of your stomach. Hold it! There's a contradiction in the witness's statement. You're really serious about this. Objection! You are lying! The true culprit is the judge! What? Then who's gonna hand down the verdict? Oh, I didn't think of that. So what do you think we should do next? Oh, that's right! What is it, Athena? I just remembered I forgot to go running today. I was so taken up with what happened to Apollo, it slipped my mind! Oh my god. Athena and Apollo love. That wasn't what I was asking. Just for you, indie villain. Athena is about to take down the whole system. She's gonna take down the Dark Age of the Law! Okay. Let's see. Where should we go? Hold on. I want to do a thing. I hope this isn't a generic response. Here we go. My badge is starting to look pretty good on me, don't you think? It suits you well. I'm starting to feel like it gives me more dignity and presence, too. I think she might be expecting a little too much from one tiny little badge. Boarding lounge. What the fuck is that? Is that, what the fuck is that? Is that real? What is going on? The first comment isn't about that. Okay. Space seahorse. Yeah, just add space in front of it. Space chairs. Space screens. Space floor. So this is where Mr. Tarrant was murdered. Yeah, this is the lounge. Let's see that diagram the police made again. Right now, we're in the main building here on the right side on the 3rd floor. Clay and Mr. Starbuck fled here from Launchpad 1 after the explosion. You there! No admittance without express permission. We're Mr. Starbuck's lawyers. We've come to investigate. Sorry, nobody gets in without permission, not even the police superintendent. Can't have Detective Fulbright getting mad at me. So Detective Fulbright is here, huh? Yeah, he's in Launchpad 1 corridor. Go get clearance from him and then we'll talk. Leave it to me. I'm great at getting intel out of Detective Fulbright. Let's see. What trick should I use on him today? I don't know if I should be grateful or afraid. So, to get to the Launchpad 1 corridor... Okay, I love this diagram over here of this person smacking their head on the ceiling. We just have to go through that door with the blue rocket on it, I think. Wait, that door. It looks awfully familiar. Good eye there, boss. This is the door Clay and Mr. Starbuck used during their escape from the launch pad. That explains it. The fingerprint system has been deactivated, so I think we can just pass through. Now, come on, let's go! Yep, right here. Oh my god. Even in space, safety first. That is so cute. That's really good. I also like the screen behind it was just a rocket. And also, yeah, our space robot here. Space janitor. So this is it, huh? This is the corridor the two of them used in their escape. Yep, this is the only thing connecting Launchpad 1 with the main building. I see police tape down at the other end. I guess we won't be looking at the launch pad. After the explosion, this whole corridor must have been filled with smoke. And the launch pad itself was probably a sea of flames. Must have been pretty scary for them. Now, where could Detective Fulbright be? Hey, I think that's him over there. What should I do? Which path is the path of justice? He seems to be lost. That's funny. This corridor's a straight shot. Huh? Oh, it's you lawyer people. Welcome to the Space Center. Enjoying a relaxing day off, are you? Here for a little rocket sightseeing. We're here to investigate the scene, same as you. Do you have any info to share? Boss, if he acts all reluctant to give us information, we hit him with the "whatever shall we do" act. I'm sure he'll fall for it. Got it? Are we trying to catch the unruly family dog here or something? Info on the case, huh? All right. I'll gladly share some with you. Huh? What just happened? Detectives and lawyers seeking truth and justice side by side. I like it. Just take whatever you want from me, you info bandits. I'm in a generous mood today. I don't know. There's something weird about Detective Fulbright today. Well, we need information, so let's run with it. If you say so. Okay, tell us everything. Tell us about the crime scene. Detective Fulbright, could you give us permission to investigate the crime scene? There's an officer on guard, and we can't get in. Oh, whatever shall we do? That's an easy one. I'll let them know over there to let you in. Investigate to your heart's content. Take a week if you need, a month even. Shall I have some snacks delivered? One of my men gives a mean neck rub. No, that's okay. But thanks. Definitely not the Fulbright I know. Detective Fulbright is acting sickeningly sweet. It's kinda gross, actually. Do you think he hit his head or something? Who knows? Whatever the case, it's making our lives way easier. What happened? What happened, buddy? You were here at the Space Center at the time of the incidents, weren't you, Detective? That's right. I was here on a security assignment. The police are required to secure rocket launches now? I didn't know that. Yeah, well, you know us. To serve and protect. The explosions occurred while I was here on duty, so I started leading the evacuation. He's leaving out a lot of details, but okay. Could you tell us more about what happened? Of course. A bomb went off. The second floor of the main building. Right after that, the one over in Launchpad 1 also blew sky high. So I immediately instructed the visitors and the employees to evacuate to the shelter. I thought he was going to be the robot. Like, bursts out of the robot. It's like, surprise, it's me, Fulbright. In justice we trust. The shelter? That's right. There's an evacuation shelter in the basement of the Space Center. It's there for accidents and emergencies and the like. So, where were you when the first bomb went off? I was on duty on the 4th floor. It was quite the madhouse, I tell you. The elevator wasn't working on account of the explosion. And the stairs on the 2nd floor were destroyed, so we couldn't go that way. Then it wasn't impossible to get down to the basement, or then wasn't it impossible to get down to the basement shelter? No, we lowered an emergency ladder from a 4th floor window and escaped that way. It was a folding ladder, so it wasn't very stable, but at least it reached the ground. After I secured the ladder, I left to take another look around for any survivors. Once everyone else got out safely, I made my way down too and headed for the shelter. Wow, what an ordeal. Climbing down an emergency ladder kind of sounds fun. Thank you for your answers, Detective. They were very helpful. Just a moment. I have some more information to share with you. But don't tell Prosecutor Blackwell, okay? Wow! And Prosecutor Blackwell usually has a short leash. Has you on a short leash, too. Well, never mind that. Ha ha ha. I thought you should know there was a witness. Okay, tell us. Tell us about the witness. Could you tell us more about this witness? Sure thing. The witness was a Space Center employee who was on the 4th floor. While she was climbing down, she looked through a window into the 3rd floor lounge. So, she was looking into the crime scene from the outside? That's right. It was just a matter of chance that she saw something important. Not that I know what she saw exactly yet, though. You don't? But that's the most important thing of all. Don't you worry, I'll get around to interviewing her soon enough. She should still be somewhere here in the Space Center. You might even run into her. A 4th floor employee, huh? Alright. Thanks for the info, Detective Fulbright. Gee, you sure are being cooperative, Detective. A little too cooperative, even. Yes, well, actually, something you can't talk about? Yes, something like that. Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about me. Well, I'll be on my way now. Yo, what's wrong with him? What happened? What happened? Yeah. What was that all about? Something is definitely going on. I'm gonna go get it out of him next time I see him. Oh, okay. I'm not so sure he'll talk about it, though. Well, we have permission to investigate now. Let's go back to the boarding lounge. Okay, move. We can't examine anything, right? No. Who was involved in the Ted Tonate case? Wait, where were we going back to? Oh, yes, the weird space, seahorse. Fulbright? Yeah, he was the detective on that case as well, yeah. I think he's been the detective on every case, right? This game? Cosmos Space Center, boarding lounge. Ah, you two. Detective Fulbright has granted you permission to investigate. He also said I should bring you some snacks or give you a neck rub, too, if you'd like. Oh, no, that's all right. But, thank you for the offer. Well, time to roll up our sleeves and start investigating. Now, let's see. Where's that diagram again? So the lounge is on the 3rd floor of the main building. And according to Apollo, this is where he believes a third party killed his friend. Well, let's stop the recap and start looking for traces of this third person, then. You read my mind, Athena. We'll make that our first priority. There's just one problem, though. This room. There's a giant space seahorse over there. It's just so big. Don't worry. We can use this to help us. A Space Center pamphlet for tourists? Yep, picked it up at the entrance. The maps inside should come in handy. Let's see. Yep, here it is. A map of the lounge. The final scene of the Phoenix Wright series will be them riding away on that beauty. Damn. Can you imagine how beautiful that would be? This is the door we went through to talk to Detective Fulbright. Oh yeah, that's the door with the fingerprint recognition lock. Well, I guess this map will make things a little easier. Okay. That seems very deep. That seems very detailed. Probably for reasons. Elevator, control room. Pad 1, okay. Yeah, no more excuses. Let's track down the third person. Wait, there's just one more thing. What's that strange creature moving around outside the window? Indeed. The fuck? Oh, boss. It's just a holographic image. Oh yeah. I knew that. That's a relief. There should be a button somewhere in this room to turn the image on and off. That's what it says in the pamphlet, anyway. The only reason you're so eager to start is so that you can push that button, isn't it? And what's wrong with that? Let's just look for the button when while we're looking for clues. All right, fine. Let's get investigating. Okay, we're start. There's a lot to look at. Examine this. No matter how I look at it, all I can think of is torture device. But I guess it's a training device for getting used to zero gravity? Uh-oh, Athena has an odd glint in her eye. Is she thinking about trying that thing out? I should try to stop her, but I'm afraid she'll just outmuscle me. Hey, Mr. Wright! Look at that up there! Some kind of fragment. It's stuck in tight. Oh, so that's what the glint was all about. That color looks familiar. I think it's part of an oxygen tank. Paperette! Hey there, Paperette. I hope you're doing well tonight. I think you're right. But if that's here, it means Clay's tank ruptured after they arrived at the boarding lounge. Oh, shit. So, Prosecutor Blackwell's theory that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay down the ladder must be wrong. This proves that both of the astronauts were alive when they reached the boarding lounge. So Apollo was right. The scene of the murder wasn't the launch pad. Haha, way to go, Apollo. Cool. Okay, hold on. Let's investigate our friend here. At first glance, it looks like a peaceful landscape, but then there's that creature. Didn't the Hope probe go to some planet? Maybe this is what its surface looked like. I don't know. I think it would have made the news if they discovered a creature like that. It did make quite a bit of news, though, when the probe came back. Yeah, but the Hope probe didn't even go to a planet. It went to an asteroid. It's a big rock kind of thing. Even aliens can't live there. Disappointing. I wanted to be its friend. That's some pretty futuristic looking furniture over there. Is it? Is it? Wait, is that a vape? Is that like... Can they vape out of that? The future is now. Athena did a bunch of research for the case and didn't know what an asteroid was. Yeah, a bong, a ladle. Oh my god. Fuck. That was good. I'm glad that the Great Noons handed me that ladle earlier. It was a good gimmick. I used it for the photo for the thumbnail for the image for the video, the VOD. that was a chain of thought there. I was trying to figure out what the right word to talk about there. Okay. I'm ready. According to the pamphlet, those are no ordinary chairs. They're like amusement park teacup rides. You can power them yourself, it says. If you spin the table, your chair spins too. Why would anybody want to have something like that here? It's for astronauts who have trouble with the device on the ceiling. No vertical spins. It says it's a training device, is easy on the eyes and on the body. Can a person really call themselves astronaut if they can't handle 0G? Examine. A window. And it's right next to the holographic image, too. I bet it's here to help people see the stark contrast between reality and virtual reality. Way off. It says emergency ventilation. You know, to clear smoke from a fire. See? It's pointing out the virtual insanity of reality. Virtual insanity. So it looks like there are 3 doors that lead in and out of this room. Well, let's check. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! The Space Center pamphlet. We're here at this place that says Boarding Lounge 1. Here are Here are the 3 doors. Let's call them Lefty, Righty, and Downy. People usually say west, east, and south in a case like this, you know. Details, details. Anyway, take a look at the west door. That door with the rocket icon leads to Launch Pad 1. I know because it says here on the map, Launch Pad 1 corridor. So, that's where we were with the detective. It was filled with smoke after the explosion. Right, next up, the right-hand side of the map, or east, in your world. That's the door with the satellite dish icon to signify communication, aka the control room. Yep, it definitely says control room. Looks like it has another door on the opposite side. They communicate and exchange information with rockets and probes in space from here. From there. So it's the center of the Space Center. The Space Center, if you will. Does everybody start to talk like Director Cosmos after they've been here for a while? But it seems like they built a new command center on the 6th floor. That's what they used for the HAT-2 mission, so this control room was empty at the time. I've always wanted to see the inside of a mission control room, and since we're here... I'd love to do that too, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to. They want to keep curious kids like you out. So, the door is protected with fingerprint recognition. Only the director can go through. With that much security, I'm definitely not the one they're looking to keep out, Athena. So, apparently the lock is also hooked up to a backup generator in case of emergencies. Okay. Okay, what about the last door?
I have a plans. Do the thing with the stuff. Read the text, solve the crime, objection to the things. Am I backseat gaming properly?
Yeah, you are banned! Welcome. Hey, Plans. I hope you're doing well. This lower door... Oh, excuse me. I mean, south door? It leads to the elevators. This is the door we came through when we entered this room, right? Yep, and of course, there was no fingerprint recognition device, so it's open to anyone. But the elevators weren't working at the time due to the explosion. Well, that's about it for the 3 musketeers of the boarding lounge. Thanks. Understanding the layout of the lounge should help us understand the case. That's why I thought we'd better have a good grasp of where all the doors go. I want to clarify this. This goes to the launch pad. Hold on. That's this one. Okay. Depressed that season 2 of JoJo isn't dubbed on Hulu. Oh, man. Yeah, I think there's only... I actually don't know. Is season 2 dubbed on Netflix? Killed season 1 today. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I haven't seen... I started... Okay, so I saw it all with subtitles. I started watching the dub, and I'm like, I can't get used to the fucking British voices that everyone has. It's really strange. It's really strange. Yes. New York JoJo. I also like New York JoJo. I love Joseph Joestar. It's my favorite JoJo. Actually, I'm not. That's not true. But I haven't. I've read ahead past the anime stuff, so there are characters that I like, but I'm not gonna say anything. But I also. But yes, I really do. New York JoJo's best JoJo. Examine this. Let's see. This door is... Where's that pamphlet? Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to Launchpad 1. We went through it earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright. So I guess the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door? This must be the fingerprint recognition device. Which reminds me, I think Prosecutor Blackwell talked about it at the trial. The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the lounge, one must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprint recognition device. And allow me to state up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so. Then does this mean that the bomber's prints were verified by the system? But the number of authorized personnel, was supposed to be really small. Voila! Fingerprint powder! I brought it just in case something like this came up. I found it at the office. I've been just itching for a chance to use it. Wow, way to think ahead. Now, this is Phoenix's voice. Now, let's dust the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find. You got it! Now, to sprinkle some here, and a little over there, and... Was that supposed to be a breathing motion? Like a blow? Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got something! It's only a single set of prints. Isn't that a good thing? Sure, we wish we could, figure out whose prints these are. Although I doubt we'll be so lucky as to get the culprit's prints on the first try. Well, I'm willing to bet that Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data. Right. And there's the security footage of this door, too. Yeah, here it is. It came up in court the other day. Oh, hey there, Joan. Welcome. I hope you're doing well tonight. Hi. Athena always plans ahead. Yes! Athena's the best. I love Athena. Wouldn't a fingerprint scanner have a bunch of different sets of fingerprints on it? Yeah, I guess. I guess that could be it, or maybe they clean it frequently. And they got lucky and... I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yo, Lisa is such a badass character. I love Lisa. Okay. Yes, here it is. It came up in court the other day. I wish we could see the part of the footage just after this bit. Oh, because that would be right before the murder, wouldn't it? Let's ask the detective. With the mood he's in, he'll probably show it to us, like, right away. Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. Let's go see if we can find him again once we're done with this room. Fingerprints. Sensor. So this is the fingerprint recognition device. I guess you put your hand on this hand mark. Speedwagon's the best waifu in JoJo. I love Speedwagon. Speedwagon's, like, so good. What a gentleman. Paperette also loves Speedwagon. How can you not love Speedwagon? Why guess when you can try? Now to line up my hand with this outline. Don't, Athena. This thing is related to the case. Get your prints all over that, and the next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect. How can you be so cruel to a little girl like me? I'm not buying those tears, Missy. Don't touch it, Athena. Don't touch it. Are we talking about Mario Speedwagon? No! We're talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Which I've now convinced multiple people to watch. It's a very good anime. I wonder what this big knob is for. It looks like the knob on a stove. Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's behind a glass pane. What kind of stove would require knob security like this? Knob security. Well, the knob is straight up and down, so if it was for a stove, the burner would be off. Right, if it was for a stove. Still, I wonder what it's really for. Something turned on by a knob that's not a stove? How about a rocket engine? If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in. Then I guess we can say for now, then I guess all we can say for now is that it's a mystery knob. It's a very fucky anime, but it's an entertaining type of fuckery. Yes, exactly. She-Ra hits that sweet point and combines fun adventures and lovable characters with powerful feelings and messages that kids need to hear. I watched a few episodes and I couldn't get into it, but I feel like I need to probably watch more of it. I think I saw maybe the first 2-3 episodes, possibly. I feel like it's gonna do things, but I have to give it another chance. House of Berserk. Yo, I didn't respond to your message because I had planned to read it and then I never got around to doing it. We're not in volume 2 yet, no. I'm this close to finishing the part 7 of JoJo manga. And that is my main thing that I'm reading right now, and I only get like very limited time to do it. So I'm very close to finishing it though. Like, I'm so close. I have like 100 pages left. I'm probably gonna finish it next week, and then I will be starting Berserk because I need a break between when I start that and part 8 of JoJo. Anyway. Kid said, I like your JoJo reference. I got fake mad at them. Yo, but have you seen JoJo yet? You should probably... you should probably check it out. Not because of memes, but because, like, I think you would enjoy it. Plans, I believe that's is that season 2? I think it's season 2. Okay, let's examine this moon floor. Also, the memes are very funny, too. Yeah, there's some good memes. Here's another amazing piece of equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says. Oh boy, I want to try it. Gravity is weak on the moon, so I bet I could do it. I bet I could do mid-air somersaults. We're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling. Well, at least I could jump really high. There's a sign on the wall that very clearly says, don't jump too high. Then, what good is this thing? Didn't I say in the beginning? Walk on the surface of the moon? That's haunted, though. I heard that's haunted. Helmet use required. Please use the moonwalk apparatus responsibly. Good sign. No boisterous activity. What am I looking at? Oh, what? Hey! I see something shiny down there. Let's take this cover off then. Plans, I didn't know about stands before I watched that, actually. I somehow managed to avoid getting spoiled about JoJo. Even though it's a series that has been out for a while and is extremely popular. So... yeah, it's weird. The Switch caught me off guard hard. Yeah, same. It was very strange, and it took me a little bit to get used to it, but I was like, no, it's fine. It's still the same fucking ridiculous shit that it was before. What's this? It looks like a metal jelly bean. It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see. That would make the caliber 10? Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, right? Yes, but I've never heard of a .10 caliber gun before. This bullet must be for a special type of gun. I bet if you tried firing a bullet this small with a regular-sized gun, it would just fall right out. Yeah, it must have been a really small gun. I wonder how the bullet ended up here. I mean, we're in the bottom left, on the south door side of the room, according to this map. Did someone try to shoot them as they were coming out of here? This Launchpad 1 corridor? That's pretty far from where Clay's body was. Why isn't it marked on this map? Maybe the police didn't think to look here. Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us the card we just the card we need. Okay, secret bullet. What's this? Most prevalent theme of She-Ra is a cycle of abuse. Oh, interesting. Full of characters who've been traumatized and hurt. The way those characters try to deal with their pain. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I think I have to give that show another chance. Nintendo Switch confirmed. Does that make it a JoJo reference? Plans? Is that what you're saying? No. It's queer as fuck. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I have to give it, I definitely have to give it another chance. I ended up going from that. The problem is, I started watching The Good Place, and then we stopped watching She-Ra, and then I haven't stopped watching The Good Place. Which is also pretty good. How far in are you? I think I just started the last season. I think I just started the last season. I am enjoying the fucking hell out of that show. It is so good. Yeah. Secured a spot in my favorite shows of all time. Yeah. I think me too. I can't wait to see how how it all ends. I'm like, it's coming soon. I don't have very many episodes left. I love it so much. Okay. What's this? A trapdoor? It's a trash chute. The cleaning robot throws the garbage out from here. The robots do the cleaning? What a futuristic world we live in. You're in for such a treat, the ending. Oh man, oh man. I'm 100% gonna cry, like, so much. I just hope they don't revolt. Like they do in science fiction movies. No way. All the robots here are very nice. Actually, wasn't there one in the Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want. We should go say hi to the robot. Also plans, I thought your joke was funny, the I'm Joe Jonesing for more. I forgot to reply, because I started talking about Good Place. Okay, what are we doing? Golden, Age Arc of Berserk? Yeah. I will get there. I'll get there. I need to finish JoJo first. I'm like, I need to know what happens. I am so, like, captivated by that story right now. A bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. The idyllic scene stretches out on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating. There's something... What about this? Doesn't that look like... Is that a crack? Hello? That looks like someone shot something. Okay, whatever. Security camera. I found a picture of my classroom from last year, back when I was allowed to go inside, but before kids started putting their own anime pictures on it. Do you have to deal with a lot of anime as a teacher? This must be the security camera that recorded the astronauts making their escape. Oh, let's commemorate this occasion with a love and peace. If you're done now, shall we move on? Yeah, okay. But just one more for the road. Peace! Very mature. There's another angle here, isn't there? Oh wait, the body. Hey, let's inspect that. There's a handful of kids who love it, but nobody's annoying about it, at least not to me. Okay, that's good. At Taekwondo, before the break, like, there's some kids who, like, found out that I like anime and that I like video games and stuff, and so now they talk to me about it constantly, and it's really, like... It's a lot sometimes. But I haven't had to deal with that in, like, almost a year. Kids trying to teach me fucking Fortnite dances and shit. So this is where they discovered Clay. Yeah, he was already dead when they found him. Let's take a look at that photo. Do they know you're a pro gamer? Yeah, unfortunately. So, he was stretched out like this and, huh? What's that thing that looks like a thermos? It's the fucking asteroid thing, right? That's the thing that Prosecutor Blackwell mentioned when I was in court with Apollo. Um, 90s had memes too, kids. Yeah, memes have been a thing for forever. Teaching kids cool, kids teaching cool adults Fortnite dances is universal. Yeah. Man, I miss being able to do Taekwondo. It's fucking pandemic. I'm doing, like, online Taekwondo, but it's, like, it's not the same. I don't have space to do the things I want to do. Anyway. He said that it contains asteroid samples. Yes, I have plans. I mean, some of them are old enough that they're, like, adults, and they watch the stream. I don't know if anyone's here right now, but, yes, that is a thing. Oh, right. Director Cosmos mentioned something about that too, didn't he? Do you not kick Newtons every once in a while to stay sharp? He's held pads for me for the online Taekwondo class before, and he's put on, like, a chest protector, and I've kicked him a few times, but I try not to kick him randomly, because it's rude. Yeah. And I felt really bad about kicking him the time I did kick him, because I'm pretty sure I hurt him. It's called a Hogu. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was nice of him. Man. Did I already read this? I don't remember what I'm doing. I am so distracted. If he isn't paying attention, that's his fault. No. Nah, it's mean. That they were brought back only 5 days ago. What was the previous sentence before this? He said it contained asteroid samples. Oh, right. Detector Cosmos mentioned something about that too, didn't he? That they were brought back only 5 days ago by the probe that the HAT-1 launched. I wonder what they look like. Do you think they'll let us see? Let's think about that after we solve the case, okay? Is that everything in this room? Is that everything? No, wait, there's another angle, isn't there? No. What about one more? Yep. What the fuck is this shit? Sleeping pods. Okay, examine. These are apparently oxygen capsules. They're for recovery after a training session. I wonder if they can change your voice. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Huh? It didn't do a thing. It's not the helium Athena. Or, it's not helium Athena, it's oxygen. Oh, Athena. Oh, a mirror! How thoughtful of them to put one here. Thoughtful. So the ladies can fix their makeup. One's appearance is just as important in space as it is on Earth, you know. You never know when you're gonna run into some other life form after all. I doubt anybody who thinks like that would ever become an astronaut in the first place. There was a lot of weird shaming going on there with that conversation. What the fuck is this? There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons on it here. Just push it. That's what the invariable principle... That's just the invariable principle of buttons. There are such things as buttons left unpushed. We're not gonna pull that out to see... Oh, there we go. It's the switch for that. Hey, the giant holographic image disappeared. Yeah. Though, that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. Still, let's see if we can find anything new with the image off. Yo, you mean like this fucking... God damn it. Okay, hold on. See if there's anything else up here I haven't looked at. Nope. Okay, so we have to go here and look at this fucking bullshit up here. Even though I could see it before we turned the fucking screen off.
Inconceivable!
Slight misclick. Yeah. Inconceivable. Hello there, Kid Boo. Welcome. Hey, Mr. Wright! Take a look at this! It looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena. It's pretty big. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty large gun. Also, Ghost Girl Blues, hi. I hope you're doing well tonight. You think so? Based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol. Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun in here, right? Apparently. I mean, we know that because we saw the fucking bullet, right? Apparently. This is an important fact. Do you see a bullet anywhere? No, the police might have taken it, though. You're not gonna... What about this? What about the bullet in our inventory? Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later. Oh boy. Okay. Drink some water for a second. Give me a second. Welcome to the Space Center, guests! Welcome! Yikes. What in the world? My name is PONCO! P-O-N-C-O! PONCO! Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one! I will guide you!
I have a plans. I don't know. I say you give it a shot.
It's a robot? I am not a robot! I am PONCO! Psychological observation and navigation companion. P-O-N-C-O! PONCO! Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up. Oh, PONCO, I've missed you! Huh? Do you know this thing, Athena? Oh, she, showed us around the last time I came here with Apollo. Oh, you're such a good girl, PONCO. That's a good girl. Oh, thank you! Thank you! I'm so happy! So very happy! Wow, a guide robot. That's pretty cool. My name is Phoenix Wright. Nice to meet you. I don't know you! I don't know you! Huh? Ouch, that hurt. Oh, she has to register people she meets for the first time. Please register him, PONCO. Certainly! Commencing guest registration. Please tell me your name. A nickname is fine, too. His name is Phoenix. A bit overly familiar, but I'll allow it. I don't know you. That's my purse. Yep. I was also thinking about that. I like that meme a lot. Phoenix, please let me get a good look at your face. Oh, sure. Registering. Facial recognition sequence complete. We are now officially friends. Nice to meet you, Phoenix. This robot's pretty cute. You made a friend, boss. Isn't that great? Phoenix, Athena, allow me to guide you. Right this way. Oh, goody. Let's go, boss. Go where? Oh. Cosmos Space Center, Space Museum. What? Is this canonical to this universe? Oh wow, what is this place? Is that rocket real? I'm not gonna set up Great Noon's getting kicked as a crime bucks redemption. Are they Metal Slug aliens? I don't know. Yeah, it's not fun to kick someone. I mean, unless they say yes, you can kick. Oh, I didn't see stuff get deleted. Oh well, okay. I used to teach Taekwondo. I disagree about it being fun to kick others, especially small children. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I hate sparring with children. But yes, anyway. Man. I miss Taekwondo. Phoenix and Ponko, I ship it. Okay, so apparently there is still, like, a ton more left in this case, and I'm like, I feel like it's gonna be, like, another hour, so I'm not sure what to do yet. I mean, I should probably finish this dialogue. I should probably finish this part. Okay. Spoons, I will fight you. Are you serious? I'll absolutely fight you. Welcome! Welcome! The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the HAT-1 project. The rocket is just a replica, but it's the same size as the real one. The Space Museum. Oh, here it is on the map. Okay, so it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launchpad 1. Ask me anything, anything, I will explain. Should we show our badge? King Dedede versus Kirby. I'm not fighting you in Smash. I thought she mostly preferred to murder kids. Or is that only when sausages are involved? God damn it. God damn it, Joan. I'm still upset about Bab. How many months has it been? Fucking Raincoat Bab. Biggest anime betrayals of all time. Somebody had to say it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, Ponko doesn't want to look at our badge. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. Oh, okay. No problem. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't helpful. I'll try to do better in the future. Please don't hate me. The poor thing. Now I feel bad for asking. That's an extreme reaction for that robot to have. The HAT-1. This is quite the place. I can't believe we get to see a rocket this close up. This is a replica of the HAT-1 that was launched 7 years ago. It's exactly like the real HAT-1 inside and out. Who programmed this robot to feel shame? I know, right? Wasn't there a video of, like, a robot recently, like a cleaning robot or something that was, like, built to feel shame?
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Shame.
It's little brother! The HET-2 was supposed to launch the other day. I'm going the opposite way of the robot. It looks like I'm going the same way on my screen. I wonder if Ponko knows why the launch was canceled. I have to sneeze. Not any... Okay. Over there is an exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out! Check it out! Spacesuits, photos, newspapers, articles. I'd like to come here again on a day off. Hey, what's this a photo of? Phoenix! That's the staff of the HAT-1 project! Oh, there's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young and so different. Ah, and that's... What is it, Athena? Is something wrong? Oh, no, nothing. I just thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too, that's all. Well, it was 7 years ago after all, so the young guy's standing next to Mr. Starbuck is Clay Taryn, the victim. So they were mentor and protege even way back then. And he's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks just like a regular staff member. You can induce it by looking directly into a bright light. I thought that was gonna happen because my ring light is extremely bright above, like, it's right there. Didn't work, unfortunately, this time. Catgirl next to Captain Beard is your favorite? Yeah. We don't know anything about these characters yet. And he's even got one of the regular, nope. He's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks just like a regular staff member. No! Clay was still a student then. He just borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets. Okay, that makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. Everybody looks so happy. This space museum is great. What fantastic exhibits. This area used to be Launchpad 2. That's why the only entrance is on the 3rd floor. Wouldn't it be better if they just made a new ground floor entrance instead? There was talk of it, but they had to scrap their plans because of budget cuts. Budget cuts! Budget cuts! We need more money! Money! Who would record that kind of information into a guide robot? While I was in space, the HAT-1 launched a probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and returned 5 days ago. That's what Director Cosmos said, too. He told us it came back the day before Clay was killed. And here it is! The Hope Space Probe! I think I've seen that logo somewhere before. Let's see. Oh yeah, the capsule that the victim was carrying. Bye, Joan! Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful night. I think it had the same logo. I think it can be seen in the photo attached to the autopsy report. Maybe she'll give me some more info if I show it to her. Tell me about the launchpad layout, though, first. The way the Space Center launchpad is set up is really cool. Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you? The setup of the launchpad? Go gentle on my spiky-haired mind. I want to know! I want to know! Phoenix wants to know, too. Great. Now Athena's got a case of Ponco-itis. Hooray! I will tell you then! The rocket is built right inside the launch pad structure. When the rocket is complete, it's moved along with the launch pad over the rails. And brought into position at the launch site. Oh, that's definitely gonna come into play. Isn't it cool? Isn't it? We used to have a big budget, so that's how we could build it all. It's very cool. A grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. Yeah, What the Fun Man is a really cool What the Fun Man. They usually show up, like, for the later streams. Like, since it looks like I'm gonna be streaming a little bit longer tonight because this is a long case. I'm honestly wondering if I should, like, do this part and then stop. I feel like we're gonna be, like, another hour and a half. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, anyway. A fun guy, yeah. Like a mushroom? So they take off from inside the center. So it looks, hold on, do I have the map? I don't. Okay, so it looks like there's two things on the side, and those move. So one is the museum, and one is the other launch pad. So it goes into the top center to launch, I think. But it looks like, I think they can, like, I'm sure, like, everything on that track can move, so... That might explain some weird things. It's very cool. A grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. I guess everyone is hoping for a bigger budget next year. Myself included. I'm guessing the whole thing is operated from the control room, huh? That it is! But it can also be operated from the new command center, too. Either way, the safety lock in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged. I guess before a big move like that can be carried out, there are all kinds of procedures. I would love to see the launch pad being moved. When's the next one scheduled for? Searching data. All future plans have been put on hold. Because of the bombing and the murder, I'll bet. Which is perfectly understandable. Well, when was the last time it was moved? Searching data. I'm sorry. That answer isn't in my answer database. I guess PONCO can really only answer certain questions. What was the thing they were telling me to present? Was it the autopsy report? Oh yeah, because it has the logo on it, right? Okay. PONCO, do you recognize the capsule here in the top right? Checking registered data. I know! It's the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe.
I have a plans. Or the data was deleted to cover their tracks.
Maybe. It contained the asteroid samples, right? Yes, it was designed to store the samples gathered by the Hope probe. It's been stored in the safe in Launchpad 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It must not be removed! It must not be removed! Don't worry, PONCO. The people in charge already know what happened. They do? They do? I must ask them later. So, the capsule was being kept in Launchpad 1, huh? Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion. The Space Center staff must have been really excited to get their capsule back. But it's a pity this incident occurred before they got a chance to check the contents. Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Hope capsule added to the court record. Cool. Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum. Thank you, PONCO. You explained everything very well. I love to explain. Thank you for listening. Thank you. You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you just met recently. It's because PONCO's so friendly. Well, what should we investigate next? Let's go find Detective Fulbright. We have things to ask him about. Let's see. The security footage and the fingerprint data, was it? Okay then. Let's go back to Launchpad 1, to the Launchpad 1 corridor. Bye, PONCO. See you later. Come again, and don't forget to visit the gift shop. Poor PONCO. What a Dickensian life we are all forced to lead. Is that everything I have to talk to them about? Text-to-speech is not gonna read that. Dickensian. How Kafka-esque. Yeah, I figured it was. After I read it, I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh yeah, Charles Dickens.
I have a plans. PONCO killed him, huh?
I hope not. I really
Indie
hope
villain.
not.
Indict.
Indict. Okay, we're gonna save. And return to title, and that's it for tonight's Ace Attorney stream.